Good morning, Palmer Ridge. I'm Gabe Jensen.
And I'm Jacob Conley. Thanks for tuning into our show this week.
Don't forget, parent-teacher conferences are this Wednesday.
And the blood drive is next week. Make sure to stop by and donate to this great cause.
Recently, PR hosted a week-long fundraiser for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. The fundraiser ended with the Mr. PR competition. Stasia went and got a closer look.
Glitz, glamour, and poise are often the traditional mantra of beauty pageants. Mr. PR, however, was a hilarious gender-swapped spoof with a benevolent purpose behind it. A couple of weeks ago, several senior boys had the opportunity to compete with one another for the coveted title of Mr. PR. The candidates prepared an articulate response for the many questions given by the panel of judges. After pageant interviews, the boys flaunted their hilariously unique talents, which had their audience rising to their feet in applause. The talents ranged from consuming spaghetti to lip-syncing on skates.
To put on the show, there's a lot of different behind-the-scenes things you have to do. We had to clear it with all of Mr. Belk, Mr. Eversole, Mr. Say.
This pageant, however, wasn't just for laughs. The donations received went to PR's Make-A-Wish child, Braden, who wished to be a cowboy. At the end of the night, the winner, Stephen Peninsula, was determined by the generous amount he'd earned from the audience. The event was a fun and creative way to help a little boy's wish come true. From Ridgeline, this is Stasia Gessert.
Thanks, Stasia. That's a fun activity for a great cause.
Palmer Ridge hosts a lot of rocking sports. Has your interest been climbing to join a club? Sean approached it with interest.
We have a wide variety of clubs here at Palmer Ridge. One of our newest and more popular ones is our very own Palmer Ridge Rock Climbing Club. Rock Climbing Club meets every Thursday at the City Rock Climbing Center located in downtown Springs and provides an environment in which members can either learn how to climb or enhance their skills in climbing with the increasing difficulty.
Climbing is a really great way to get people who don't do the traditional sports in a awesome active environment, and climbing really is for everyone.
If you have any interest in climbing or you just want to get out of the house on a cold winter day, be sure to check out the Rock Climbing Club. From Ridgeline, this is Sean Brady.
Thanks for the close look at the climbing club, Sean.
Basketball was in full swing when Jacob got a look. Our Bears went to the playoffs, and Jacob was there to capture the highs and lows.
With winter sports winding down, our successful athletes are looking towards the state playoffs. Last month, boys varsity basketball had their first playoff game versus Pueblo East. During the game, our boys showed that they deserved to be in the state playoffs. They won the game 70-38 and got their first ever playoff win. With this win, basketball has picked up steam, rolling into the rest of the season.
The game was important. This is the first playoff game that we ever won in basketball, so it's something special to be a part of, and it's good.
Make sure to congratulate our basketball players on their impressive win. For Ridgeline, this is Jake Conley.
Thanks for that, Jacob. That sure was a slam dunk.
Here in Colorado, we have a very active military community. 2 former LP students gave their lives in battle. Gabe went to see how the town and monument honored their memory.
Many of us have a family member or close friend that has or is serving in the military. These heroes risk their lives regularly to protect our rights. Recently, the town of Monument in District 38 honored the memory of 2 fallen soldiers and former LP students with a ceremony at Lewis Palmer High School.
Well, these soldiers made the ultimate sacrifice for us, for our community, and for our nation. And I think it's important, as you heard in the ceremony, that we remember their sacrifice.
The ceremony included the national anthem, a prisoner of war tribute, 22 push-ups in honor of veterans, and the fallen heroes tribute honoring the 2 soldiers that paid the price for freedom, reminding us that freedom isn't free. For Ridgeline, this is Gabe Jensen.
Thanks, Gabe. It's great to see so many paying respects to our soldiers.
Before we end our show this week, here's Brinkley with the weather.
What in Bear Nation? As you can see, I have my green screen up, thanks to the help of our awesome custodial staff and Mr. Say. I'm Brinkley, your weather woman. Let's check out this week's forecast. Well, the pressure map shows us that not much is going on over our nation. There's a few high pressures over the west, but nothing really over us. The radar shows us that the east coast is getting some precipitation. Well, Bears, before we get to the 5-day, I have a message from National Honor Society. The NHS blood drive will be on March 15th. The blood paperwork is due on the 10th, and you can pick up the forms from the nurse's office. And now we have a special guest from the Senior Gift Committee. Joel Cross is here to talk to us about our senior gift. So Joel, tell me about the senior gift. What are y'all planning to do?
Well, Brinkley, We're planning on installing both a water bottle filling station and a phone charging station in the upper commons. The phone charging station is a safe and secure locker to serve up to 6 devices.
Wow, that sounds real exciting, Joel. How much money do you need to raise?
We have about $5,300 that we need to raise, and right now we're at $1,680. We students can help achieve this goal by voting for your favorite song to be played Friday through all your passing periods. From Tuesday to Thursday this week, go to the front office and vote for your favorite song. The song choices are Sweet Caroline, Living on a Prayer, We're All in This Together, All Star, and Chicken Fried.
Well, thank you, Joel. That sounds like an awesome plan, and I know that I'll definitely be participating. Let's go to the 5-day and check out this week's forecast. Well, Monday will be a high of 44. Then throughout the week, it'll get up to the high 50s. Finally, Friday will be 56. Well, Bears, that's all I have for you today. Whether you like it or not, that's this week's forecast.
Sure was a cool forecast. Hopefully spring is right around the corner.
Well, that's our show for this week, Palmer Ridge. Make sure to tune in next week for more news on the Ridge.